Okay, this is a BeatDrops tutorial for your Android version and your Windows version. In this tutorial I'll be going through the edit menu. Now the edit menu has got a lot more to it, so I'll just take my time going through all these. The first one is volume, straightforward. You click on volume, you'll get an options in the middle panel here. The first thing you want to do is select the actual beat that you want to change the volume for. So in other words, what we'll do is we'll edit the volume of the drum loop. So if I just go to loop the page, press play. Now if you select the sample, you'll see the value change here. So track 2 beat 1, track 2 beat 5. So you click on it, click in the middle, stop sample playing. So if you select track 1 beat 1, which is the drum loop, you can then change the value. So I'll set it at 50. Now you can press play. You can set the volume for all the samples on track. So on this one here we've got 40, 100, 100 and 100. What we can do is we can set a value in the middle here, 40, press track. Now all these samples will have a volume of just 40. You can also click on all, and now all our samples have a value of 40. You'll have to be aware that when you click on all, it's referring to every sample or every beat. On the sequencer. You can also set the master volume. Now this is the overall volume of the application, not the actual samples. So if you set it as 50, it's going to lower the overall volume of the application. You click on reset. All volumes are being reset to 100. The next thing is the pan. You can choose left, center or right. Again, you can set the pan value for the entire track or every single track, and you can also invert it. So if you select the drum loop, track 1 beat 1, set it as left. If you invert it, it's now right. You can also reset every sample's pan back to center. So this one's set on left, this one's set on right. Now if you're using an Android phone, you'll have to have stereo headphones in order to listen to the pan effect. The next thing is mute. You can individually mute tracks. So if you select a track, so if you select track 2, press mute, you'll see that this track is muted on all pages. You can unmute it. If you mute one or mute some of them, you can then invert. So now only the track that is muted is going to play. So this is good if you want to test out samples on a track. And then you can also reset everything back to normal again. There's another way of muting tracks as well. That's from the Modify mute. Okay, the next thing I'm going to go through is the tracks. You click on tracks from the edit menu. You'll get presented with these options. Okay, so what you can do in here is copy tracks from one to another. So if we have a look at track 2, it's got 2 bass samples. Track 1 is empty. So if we select track 2 here and we want to copy it to track 1 here, press copy. Instead copy these samples to track 1. It's going to include all your effects, volume, pans and pitches, things like that. The other thing you can do is move. So you can move one track to another track. Please be aware that when you move or copy a track, it's going to erase the true track across all pages. So if you have a look at track 5, it's got our percussions. So if you select track 5 and move it or copy it to track 1, you can see it's copied the tracks on all pages. And you can also erase entire tracks. So we can select track 1 up to 3 and then we can erase all of them. And just be careful when pressing erase if you get a confirmation. And note also again that when you press erase, it's going to erase the tracks across all pages. And now one useful feature again is if you, for example, have bass samples on track 2, so you've got 2 samples here, and you want to copy it to track 1. So we select track 2 to track 1, press copy. It's going to copy the exact bass sample, but what you can do is you can actually select another sample from above here and then drag it onto where it says drag and drop, swap. Now if you press copy, it's going to copy track 2 to track 1, but it's going to swap the samples, all of them, to this one here. So we selected them here, or you can also choose anyone like a chord or a D dot and press copy. So now we've got D dot, D dot. Again, this works across all pages. So this is useful when you like want to duplicate tracks with different instruments. Press accept or OK to exit. The next thing is the pitch. Every sample has a pitch set as 1. So if we take a vocal sample, just to make it clear. Hey. So this one says hey. Hey. If we then select it by clicking on it and then change the pitch, you can see the pitch has increased. You can also decrease it and make it deeper. Hey, hey, hey. Click on original or reset to go back to one. Okay, now we're looking at the modify menu. So if you click on modify, you'll get the options here. So the first one is copy. What this does, it allows you to basically just copy each of the samples. So if you select one, you can just duplicate every sample. This will copy all the effects, volume, pans and everything. Because normally it moves the samples. Next one is erase. You can just select erase here and then click on the sample to erase it. You can also just keep them off and press down on the sequencer. The next thing is stop. So if I just go to file, new, and add a drum sample here, go to your edit, modify, stop. Now if you put the stop in the same track as the drum loop, it's going to stop the drum loop. The next one is mute, so select mute, then drag the mute object here. So this will mute the current track once it's reached on the sequencer. To unmute it, you can place another mute object here to unmute it. You can also go to tracks. So if you go to edit menu, mute, reset all. And the last one is break. Now if you drag the break object, it will stop the project when the cursor has reached the break object here. Now the last one in the edit menu is find. You can find samples that meet your needs. So if you've got particular keywords such as hey, you just click on the text box, type in the keyword such as hey, press OK, and then press search. You can then scroll through each of the samples found and match the keyword hey. So we found two samples. First one is Fem Hey 1. The next one is Man Hey 1. You can preview it by pressing preview. Hey. And then you can also drag it out onto your sequencer. So this is a very easy way and very good way of finding samples. If you've downloaded like hundreds of sample packs, it just makes it easy to find the right one that you want. So let's try it again, type in something like chill, press search, and it's found one sample. This one is so chill. Again, you can just select it and drag it out onto the sequencer. Now the find will only find samples that you've downloaded and in your sample packs across all genres, all categories. It will tell you the sample pack. So this is so chill hip-hop YouTube. One thing not mentioned in the earlier tutorial videos is if you look at each sample, it's got a small number such as 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3. Now this refers to sample pack 2, index 1, sample pack 2, index 12, and it's the same on the sequencer. So we've got so chill, sample pack 2, index 10.